Cody's not here right now. You're stuck with me. I think his microphone is on. What are you offended about? Oh no, here he comes by.
Looks like you unmuted it. Well, Shadow, my only excuse is that I had to keep it fresh for you. I had to make you think. One day, probably one day soon, Twitch is going to be more adverts than streams by length. I didn't think it'd be showing adverts already. Maybe it is in the first few minutes. What? Alright, we'll give it to 5 minutes. 5 minutes to let all the pre-roll stuff go through, because I think that's when it goes through. Wait, no, pre-roll should be off for 9 minutes. Eternal, did you still get an ad? Well, that ain't right. One of these days, Twitch will be that way. 3 of them. 1 when you first loaded it, and a 2-pack when the stream refreshed. Wow. That's ridiculous. Well. Yes. Yes. You were right there. You're gone now, but you were right there. They saw your Baby Yoda with a heart. Well, alright then. If someone doesn't take over, I'll make you popcorn. Alright, we're at about 5 minutes. That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Glad this started a couple minutes later than usual. Gave you time to finish watching a show and not miss anything. You can thank Lauren for that. We have been weightlifting and my back was incredibly sore from starting off at deadlifting, what was it, 135? Started off by deadlifting like 135 pounds. So my back was a little sore. Only 135? Yeah, that's I'm starting from from brand new. So I just started at the weight that my friends were doing, which was 135. Also, hi, Jay. Hey, Eternal redeemed Lauren's hostile takeover. Yeah, we were starting low for form, and I'll work my way up. I probably could have done a little bit more, but it is just deadlifting, so don't want to hurt my back. I mean, next is story, so unless you want to do all the voices. I do. All right. Lauren's just gonna hang out and talk to you guys then, because there's unless you want to wait for the actual ball game. You want to do the ball game? Did you watch the last one?
I know nothing.
Oh.
No, do the story and then I'll play.
Okay. So when we get to the next Battle of Rites, Lauren's gonna take over. Should be able to either squat or deadlift body weight. If you can walk up steps, you can lift your weight times 2. Well, that I don't doubt. Squatting, we'll see. Squatting might be hard. I weigh like 190 pounds.
I think I do like the bar for everything. I know I deadlift the bar. Or not deadlift. Bench the bar. I think I did 65. Yes, I weigh 65 pounds.
Yeah, you're a lightweight. I wasn't gonna tell them your weight. You don't know if a Lauren takeover is a good idea for this game? I'll probably have to show her the ropes, but I'm sure she'll get it. Hey, Sarah, how are you doing tonight? I don't remember how much I squatted. I think we did squats already, but I don't remember how much. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. I'm doing all right. Just enjoying some water, staying hydrated after a very relaxing day and spending 2 hours inside the dentist's office for them to look at my teeth. Woo, no quality options. I'm sorry, buddy. Your squat personal record years ago now was 215 when you weighed 155. God, I miss weighing 155. I want to drop in weight. That's the goal. I've been cutting back calories, and you're less than 150. Hey, Jay, would you take some of mine? Just a little bit? I don't need all 190 pounds. Jeez. What do you do to stay in such good shape? What's she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we gonna do? Lauren, I think Lauren just turned me on the TV. It was very loud. Good genetics in beer. That's that's how you maintain your weight. Is good genetics in beer. I feel like it's more of the former and less of the latter. They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them a reason to fear us as well. We'll use the raiments in the books. Indeed, one of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rites. Edwin turns to you. It seems we may need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, mister. Please. You have to let me. And the scribes. They will protect me. I know they will. Jadariel exchanges looks with Hedwin. Each of them nods at you as if to signal their approval. Faye intends to help fend off the Howlers. Let's do it. I've been on TV once before, maybe twice. Hey, Lauren. I think we might have a moment.
That howling sound. That means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here.
I'm waiting on her. You know how girlfriends can be. They arrive precisely when they intend to. Girlfriend is never late nor early. What are you doing? Oh, there's the cat. Okay. So you move by clicking with the mouse.
Okay.
I believe hold right click and you throw your aura to basically kill the person and then they respawn. You have a big aura circle around you. Usually if you walk into people, if your aura touches them before theirs touches you, then you kill them. Shift, I think is what it is like a dash or a sprint. And W allows you to jump when you've got the ball. So you can walk into them, or you can cast your aura like that.
What's the goal here?
You are defending your circle of rights here. Yeah, I don't know how hard it's gonna be. I don't know. I haven't lost. Anyway. Yeah, so we'll go make you popcorn. Oh, you know what, Jay? You're right. I keep forgetting to turn on 60 FPS. I keep meaning to. I'll have to do that at the end of the stream or something.
I'll do it.
You have to stop this. But
I'll do it.
think you got this?
No.
You think you can stop things from killing me?
No.
Think you're gonna keep me from losing?
No.
Click. Yep. Right click.
I'm doing it. Go make me popcorn. Popcorn time. Bam, 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 bam. I like these little guys. They're cute. Die. God. Oh no. Excuse you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Dear Santa.
Did I win? Is it over now at least? It is, I think it is. Oh, those poor and wretched peace. I did it. A bunch got in, but I did it.
I don't know how difficult it was.
Huh?
Something's creeping towards me.
Oh, just then. Oh.
Whoa, wah. Ferocious creature. Oh.
Oh, it's so cute.
Release when you see a flash to... Okay. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Faye. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. Screehee! Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Yes. Oh. Oh, you sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by its drive imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. How Cody communicates with me. Screek, kiki. The drive imp seems both excited and frustrated by something. Interact to try to understand him. You sense some pattern in the drive imp's screeches. He seems welcoming of this. This drive imp seems to have a history with your black wagon. You're beginning to understand him. Your drive imp recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He's pleased to meet you. You can now understand this unusual drive imp. The drive imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other drive imps stare at him with something like reverence. Do you have more of these? Welcome him aboard. This is cool.
Yeah, there are things you can click on.
You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates that he's able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. That's nice.
Love this game.
He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it should be worth it. Cody's trying to burn my popcorn. Trying to burn it. Okay. Oh. I don't know what's going on in this game at all. Neat. Oops. Get my pop. Who got Cody to make me popcorn? Someone redeemed points. What else should I click on? I don't want to click that. Attic. Oh, only imps there. What's this thing? This. Oh. Those look like bones. Why are we in a valley of bones? Yeah, this is a weird game for me to take on. Eternal, I have you to thank for my backyard. Look at this bone's got a bracelet. Looks like bugs. Having fun just watching me click stuff. The spiderwebs didn't come back. That's kind of cool. So what's up with this black wagon? Same, little dude. Oh. Music's cool. Dorial. Popcorn. This. Doing minor repairs. Is this a game that's very storyline based? I just noticed you put regurt. I regurt nothing. He's I can hear him adding butter to my problem. If I click this, will it move the story along, or do I have to like click it and then click more? I feel like I should do something else with the paper. Oh. The glowing door in the wagon. Oh, this? Oh. Oh. Oh, heck yes. Is that who I was just fighting with? They're awesome. Oh, incredible. Look at the mustache. I like Faye. And then there's just plain old headwind. Headwind? Joe Dariel? Astral sign. Unknown. Wanna know? Astral sign. This. Alright, I'm gonna look away when I click that's who I am. I'm the cool rookie. Rookie Greentail. He's a cur. He was a trafficker. He's not wearing pants. The art in this is really cool. Ooh, what's this? Cool. Ooh. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. This one. I'm afraid of breaking. Dole. Slug market. This. Moon crest. This. I want to play this person. Oh, I got 2 loot. What does that mean? I sense popcorn. It's time. I apologize that this was probably very boring, but
Clear yourself, door.
I just clicked around and I read about all your characters. Oh, whoop.
Does have butter on it. All right. There's a glowing door in the wagon? Oh, the common room. Huh. How did I miss that last time? Well, how about that? So, what did I miss? Where's the new little guy? I missed nothing, she says. All right. I guess lick sand is the only way we can go, huh? There is salt, yes. You can add more if you want. I tried not to oversalt it this time. An arid southern pass toward the ominous cairn of Haub. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. Alright, buddy. Little imp knows best. Headwind orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the dry flats of the Jomur Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out toward whomever it is. The imp is... Sorry, I forget. Narrator voice. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. Oh. Oh, it's the Lone Minstrel! Tizo. He is a venerable drive imp who seems to know the ins and outs of the Nightwing's black wagon. Tizo, it is good to see you, and you found the others, even faster than expected. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The Lone Minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello. However, we have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client. Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So, what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Edwin and the others exchanged looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. He appears to be a traveling musician, yet seems to be connected to the Rites. The Lone Minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with your fellow exiles. Dropped a piece. The Lone Minstrels rejoin the group. Yo, do I get him as a party member now? That would be pretty rad. The cairn of Haub is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence.
Ligaratus?
Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon, at your leisure.
Oh! Slug market!
Mo, Higashin fries.
I love his multicolored sausages.
Oh, hey guys. Fancy running into you on this side of the sand. So what can I do for you for? Ron? How'd you make it all this way ahead of us? Come now, Mr. Greentail. Can't give up all my business secrets. Am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such good customers and all, is provide you with a sample of a little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that moon crest stinger from me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this. And I got more if you want.
Why, is every character in this a Prime D&D character? Because they know how to write good characters. You received a pinch of stardust. It does seem useful. Thank Ron for the sample. Interact with Ron to quiet him down. Let him be himself. Oh, I love it. So raises the rank of certain talismans by 1. Oh wow, we got a lot more money than I thought. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains 1 gold. Ah. So I can get an additional 10 gold per rite on a talisman. Let's buy one of those.
Must be our lucky day here. I don't know what, Dad.
I love him. The White Lute. The Lone Minstrel Tariq's musical instrument, with which he chronicles great deeds through song. The Lone Minstrel and his White Lute chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Which piece of music do you wish to hear? Ooh. It's the jukebox! I love it. Lone Minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what it means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The Lone Minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. The rope collar. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend, if only he could grasp it. Whispered in his ear that the Kaelmer rope collar, his elder and most trusted aid. It's weird when they don't add quotes. Would that I slew that man myself. His was a simple and yet brilliant ruse to draw the Emperor farther still from his responsibilities and toward his greed. I knew I forgot something. There I go, making you spend all that time to create the lookup command, and I forget to add it. God, I'm a dingle-dong. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. Well then perhaps it's better that I hadn't yet done that, huh? Oh, this is just straight up a talisman. All right, let's try that out. Commence the rite. You and your fellow exiles gather round the sacred site known as the Cairn of Haub, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then... They just keep surprising me with this music, guys. From out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a modest sneer.
Psst, that's Barker Ashpaws. Real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact.
He is a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumphants who stand against him.
Well, would you look at this lot? We even got one of our own. Consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Boy, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose backs you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm gonna make sure all of you regret it. Because why not? Sounds good. Sounds good.
The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed Cairn of Haub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
Haub! As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling.
Boy, come on, you lot. Let's boil some blood.
Then Ruki pulls you aside.
Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay?
You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's all right, Ruki. We can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rites are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. Oh, yes. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the Lone Minstrel's side.
Greedy!
Tizo seems to be volunteering to take on your adversaries, the dissidents. Absurd! The imp knows the rites? He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rites as he awaits your guidance.
Scream!
Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He is inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks, and a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be. Then we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Implode? Oh, can I swap out talismans?
The sign of it.
I love him. Well done as ever, Tizo. Tizo was happy to lend his support during the rites, if you could use his help. Oh yeah. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwing?
Who shall conduct this rite?
All right, little buddy.
Tizo.
Tizo, you're heading this line.
Edwin. Jodariel. Now.
Everyone ready? Let's show those curs what we're made of. I am the reader, yes.
Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys, let's get 'em.
Now begin. All for naught. The path to glory laid bare.
All right, Tizo, let's give you another try.
Too bad for that one.
Oh, that was dirty.
Your fire weakens. The flames of freedom.
Darn right. Oh no!
Goodbye, Jodariel.
Yeah, they're getting a free hit on me. I wasn't expecting that cast. Okay, I'm starting to understand how this game runs.
One triumvirate stands unopposed. Empire.
Are you saying things to me, Lauren? I think she's on the phone with someone.
As per the sacred law.
All right, you lot, that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now.
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fire. There it is.
Get some of that stuttering again.
There. Magnificent. Your victory's at hand. Shame.
Oh, come on. They're very quick little guys.
And it is done. The Nightwings prevail yet again.
Whew.
Such a
That was rough.
well-conducted victory it was.
I love him. He's
The
so
right
cute.
Is complete.
Tizo was just excited to have prevailed in his first rite with your group. That ought to show them.
Well, well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what. Or the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything. You hear?
The rites do tend to teach something of trust. Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple ease.
Tizo feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. While fluttering or zipping, Tizo moves much faster. After casting his implode ability, Tizo returns much faster. Tizo's implode ability can banish adversaries in a much wider area. Tizo deals an additional 10 Pyre damage when dousing an adversary's Pyre. If banished Tizo drops a moon sign, allies can instantly transport to from their Pyre. Oh! If banished, Tizo automatically casts his implode ability if he does not possess the orb. When saluting his adversaries, Tizo turns into a fast-moving howler or bat. That's pretty cool. If banished, Tizo drops an improved moon sign that boosts ally speed and stamina. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe. Until the stars align.
Yeah, now things are getting serious. God, I hope the game doesn't lag too much for me then. Splendid. Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Gosh darn it. Keep dropping popcorn. After besting the dissidents in a convincing manner, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You all right, Rookie?
Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this.
You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Joe Dario and the Lone Minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. You look toward the heaven. Melithe, the Bog Star. The Bog Star burns bright over a fetid cavern of flagging hands. That sounds delightful. I want to build a summer home here. Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley into flagging hands. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to flagging hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of flagging hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Tizo's nest. Various scraps and things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric, topped off with a plush fish. Oh. Oh yeah, thoroughly enjoying myself, Braz. How are you? Seems to have something on his mind. You can tell something's troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you.
Hey, chum, listen. I gotta level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though believe you me, I try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here for a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I need help. You understand? I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured he would be the one to ask.
Then Rookie hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns.
So what if I owe him through, though, right, chum? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean, rich. My little problem with Barker, soon it's gonna take care of itself, just as soon as my people send me the money, though. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. I'm sure everything on that front is gonna end up real tidy real soon.
With that, he scampers off before you can respond. Seems Rukio's a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly? You're unsure. An extra in the book? Nope. Suppose we press on. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey shall be a pleasant one, but it is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's get going. Soon as you're ready, sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. This was very metal, and I loved every moment of it. No one to talk to, nothing to click on. No further stories. Okay. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Milithe? According to the stars, it's where okay? All the way across the marshlands, on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Man, everyone just wants to talk to me. Pulling me around and talking in private. This is ridiculous. Jodariel and Hedwyn exchange looks. Then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. That is a glowing orb. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you. On behalf of my client, before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. Should the reader manage in your eyes present the crystal only then? You observe the shimmering crystal of some sort, beside the Book of the Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They're prepared for this for quite some time. What are you talking about, Shadow? I'm reading them. I already looked over this one. The Beholder Crystal will help to ensure that you are prepared, in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling to you. There weren't any that I missed. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. Thank you. She reaches for the clasps on her map. So, the Night Wings have returned. I read the Flagging Hands one. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please, call me Sandra. She is a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal, and bound to serve the Rites.
We met briefly before, when you first beheld the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their ego. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me.
Described within the book, it calls to you during the Rites and reminds you of your exile.
I am bound in servitude to you, along with my idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the Rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape, if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials.
Sandra's series of special challenges, custom tailored for each of your fellow exiles.
To those friends of yours, if they can pass, it shall be worth their while, and yours. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined.
A spectral triumvirate banished for eternity and trapped within the Rites, and no strings training competition between my fellow exiles and Sandra's Beyonders.
Or you could always come and chat, and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom,
Yeah, let's do a scribe trial.
Indeed. It looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain.
Oh, it's only Ruki, huh? You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Ruki.
What, the loud-mouthed cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready, technically. Though I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth.
Soon, Ruki appears in heat of the summons.
Chum, why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, cool. You're actually playing on a book. That's so neat.
Alright, what's the big idea, huh? Some kind of trick you're playing, chum?
The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask.
Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here.
What?
Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the Rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades, save for your lovely reader.
I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Wherever you are.
Ah! That lag again. It's just like ever so slightly that input lag. Yeah, I'm aware, Shadow. Oh, gosh darn it. Keep doing that. Oh, let me in. Oh. Oh, 5 more. Well, he did it.
That is how we do it, right, chum?
It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both to you and your lovely reader. Now farewell.
Dang.
That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes, know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you got?
You received Jomur's Fang for completing Ruki's trial. After Ruki casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual. All right. Let's go throw that on him immediately. That's super cool. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in the flagging hands eats away at your spirit. Only the Mtizo seems unaffected. Oh. I've never been there in time to watch a delivery driver just leave. But I have watched on a tracking map for Amazon's deliveries as they just like go around, drive by my neighborhood, leave, come back like 6 hours later. Most of your fellow exiles lost one hope for the next rite. Suffer alongside them.
A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take through the flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion's spirits shall likely suffer more. The south route through the flagging hands crosses diseased and wilted plants. The Lone Minstrel says you can improve a talisman if you take a job here. Edwin suggests taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. The north route through the flagging hands crosses a mass grave. Let's go along the moat. Let's get a valuable item. Through the north route through the flagging hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There is little talk amongst your group, yet you sense despair approaching. Only Tizo seems unaffected. That sucks so much. And let me guess, you probably weren't able to give him a call back, huh? Later, you accompany the Lone Minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries, and make no attempt to look it in the eye. The Lone Minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Coldmoot, where many exiles of the downside see their final days. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and spirit. You recite such words as seem best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. You found a Nox shroom. I don't know why my cursor's flickering when I move it. That's something that I've noticed it does when it starts to lose its... or make itself lag. I wonder.
Hmm. Nope, that didn't really fix it. My controller is plugged in, but it's... even after unplugging it, it's still doing it. That's the issue. I was thinking it might have been a window focus thing. Because it seems like it's tabbing out. Yeah, my stuff must be cursed. Brand new PC and everything's cursed. It's great. It's excellent. Most of you fellow exiles lost one hope for the next rite. Wow, that happens 3 times? Ridiculous.
Oh, hey, you guys. You know, this place sounds a lot... or, you know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. Know what I mean? So have a look around.
Scribe Rock. 2 presents. 2 hope.
I know you're going to like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo. Know what I mean? And if you want some more now, I know just the individual instead who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? Just stop by some other time.
I'm gonna buy all of those from you. Thank you. Well, I thought it might have been a quick, easy fix, depending on what it was, and apparently it's not a quick, easy fix. I think it's something with the game. I don't know if I want more health or more damage. Can I turn Ron back on? I probably can. I didn't realize he was turned off. I thought he was turned on.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
Silly televoice.
Oh, that's why I didn't hear it last time, because it's directionally based. Can I upgrade this? I can. I can get up to 11 gold.
Then see something you like this time, huh?
I'm glad you guys can see that flickering of my mouse, too. Not that I'm going crazy. You find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon.
Hey, chum. Know what? It's good having somebody else around besides these two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... what I mean is,
He hesitates, trying to find the words.
Look. What I'm trying to say is,
You sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot.
It's about my mustache. I'm getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache... that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous?
Rookie wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. It is very handsome, and if anything, it gives him a distinguished sort of look. You suggest that Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you.
Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around.
He bounds off, out of the wagon. The Moon Crescent. Who has that one? Is it this one? Yeah, that is pretty nice that they come back quicker. Oh god, no shadow. Bad. Don't make me get the newspaper. The Empire's collapse. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while the rope collar stood by, awaiting such a time as he could to rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Myrrh. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Who was that? Oh. Go ahead. The game's stuttering a little bit. I don't know. Not the best optimized, I guess. Yeah. So the games are difficult when everything's lagging. Yeah. I don't just suck, it's the lag. I just don't want it in here, I don't need more. Thank you. No, just put a lid on it. No, you can't finish flossing.
My lovely reader comes to me again. To what do I owe this pleasure? I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried.
She laughs at herself, or at this, or maybe herself.
Certainly I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. Might expect that we would all keep each other company. There's just one problem there, however. We're all sick of one another.
She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament.
I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So, carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it that they learn some more.
I could try restarting it, but I don't think it would have a lasting effect, unfortunately. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Melithe. Then... Oh no, I didn't read what he said. The little imp disappears in a hurry.
Oh, is Tiso all right? He was so frightened.
He was not frightened.
He was issuing a warning. Silence! Everyone take cover!
Jadariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. It is a shame I can't talk to the other Beyonders. I would be talking to them all day. You wait. Something about this place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn.
Wise of you to hide yourself from us, little night wings. Ye trespass in the resting place of the astral born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place.
creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone, a serpentine creature native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. We'll see how well I do. Did your game run smoother than this for you, Shadow? Because it's definitely not a streaming thing. This happens even off-stream. Indeed, that was Witch Udmilde of the Withdrawn. She is an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Islak, the astral-born monstrosity. A triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom. Haram! Tizo makes clear he has no love for Udmilde. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Alright, Shadow. Wish me luck, buddy.
Why, you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith.
Oh, Melith.
In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Alright, what are we going up against? The crone who Milde sees your companions gathered by their pyre.
A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, ye slack, make the night wind suffer.
Monstrosity described in myths and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes.
Rookie trots forward from your ranks.
Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy Yislak. Now, we doing this or what?
The question hangs in the air for far longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Umilde's attention, however. Rookie begins to squirm a bit. Then, Umilde moves her slender fingers to her mask.
Foolish! Yislak will grow. Yislak shall grow. Yislak shall grow. He shall consume ye. Ere your little flame has died, that we shall ensure.
Umilde slides off toward her followers. Rookie remains motionless for a time.
Whoops.
Oh, she's got an
Who shall
interesting
stand
aura.
together here this night? Hedwin. Jodariel.
Let's try this guy.
It is done.
You don't suppose that crone's got it out for me, do you? No matter where you go, Yislak shall find ye and devour ye.
Commence. Already does your adversary's flame begin to flicker.
What? How did I drop it?
Glorious! Now for their pyre!
Okay. I did not leap as I thought I would have. Oh, what?
Begone, Joe Dariel.
God, this lag is really getting to me.
Well cast.
Ah, why is it randomly slowing down?
The fire of resolve. Poor Joe Dariel.
Darn it.
Joe Dariel doused the adversary's flames.
The lifeblood of Slack. It flows within this lair and beneath this world. His lifeblood, it shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair.
I mean, right now, I'm not using more than 15% memory and 20% CPU. I think it's just a game.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries. A deadly thwarted drive. Rookie doused the adversary's
God,
flames.
5 short.
Now go on, just once more. Well, now that was exciting. Spectacular! If I were that one, I'd be rather angry. Now.
God.
You left yourselves wide open.
I mean, the fact that it's happening
That one almost
like
got
2
through.
streams in a row is what makes it more kinky for me.
It is done.
Because nothing out is maxing, or nothing is maxing
The
out in the
Nightwings
background.
once again prevail. The scribes themselves surely have taken note. Thus end this night's proceedings.
I mean, like I said, it's 16% and 15% CPU memory respectively right now. Yeah, it's weird.
And I shouldn't be doing a drive cleanup right now. I definitely haven't set any of that up. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller. It would seem our adversaries failed to unnerve us.
See? Those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk.
Yes, Locke, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, you shall see.
Boundless
I do
are
not
the
like
teachings of the scribes. 'Twould seem the exiled Jodariel has a knack for these affairs.
The discs are at 0% usage. Yeah, they're not having any trouble whatsoever. Focus on training. Focus, training, prowess. The path towards survival on the blood border. These rites make similar demands of us. Yeah, because these are brand new drives too. And they're all NVMe drives. Ooh, that is kind of nice. Do I want more health or a bigger aura? I feel like if it keeps getting more difficult, I'm gonna take the health. Especially with the way that it's been behaving, you know?
It seems the exiled rookie opened up his eyes.
See that, chums? Old rookie Greentail's got some vitamin in him yet.
What can you do? You can jump a second time while airborne. Ooh. When sprinting, Rookie accelerates faster than usual to an even faster top speed. After he is banished by an adversary, Rookie has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second, or jump a second or third time. Rookie deals an additional 5 damage when plunging into the adversary's pyre, 50% farther than usual. Ooh, get double kills. Ooh, him coming back would be nice.
Let's
get
from
that.
the Alpha Chief himself.
Ooh. Oh, Tizo doesn't get anything. All right, that's fair.
Until the next rite.
Because he had a bunch of inspiration. I hadn't used him in a while, so he didn't actually get the experience until I used him. Because apparently that's how the inspiration works. Having secured victory over the withdrawn rather soundly, you and the others have some moments to recover before the ordeal in the relative safety, or from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon.
So, when can we get out of here?
What, Greentail? What, Greentail? Had enough of Udmildhe's hospitality for the time?
Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good.
The reader in the stars will point the way as ever. It's just, so far we've kept on going north. That's the case again this time. The Sea of Solace spreads north and west of here for untold leagues. I cannot tell you when a last vessel dared to sail those waters. An impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. Tizo asserts himself,
Tizo asserts himself during the conversation.
What's the matter, little one?
Tizo was trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon.
Reader, please go see what he wants.
You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Faye and the Lone Minstrel already gazing up at the stars.
Can you not read the stars yourself then, Master Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is his charge.
Thank you for taking care of the popcorn. Cute little bun.
And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tizo.
Tizo was happy to have obliged the Lone Minstrel. Yeah, I popped popcorn for Lauren earlier, and she took what I did not eat away. And apparently she ate it. She ate all of it. She shoved it in her face. Just all 16 cups. It was horrifying.
Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next.
I am watching my weight and did not want to binge on too much popcorn. Auras, the Azure Star. The Azure Star burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solus. Yeah, because people were specifically targeting the planks and the sit-ups every single time. Because they know that I like them less. The Rites beckon you still further north toward the middle of the Sea of Solus.
That's not good.
You're joking, right, chum?
Does the reader seem to the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars.
You talk like we can just go ride right out into the water.
Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can.
Say what?
My client, Sandalwood, he has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. She's a small bog-dwelling outpost at the edge of the sea. Headwind's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. No. No. There were people that were just focusing solely on planks and sit-ups. No, like last time I streamed. They ignored everything and only redeemed those every half hour. So. Yes, life is difficult for Cody. Yeah, I'm noticing it even more now. This is ridiculous. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious.
That is the nature of people on the internet, that's true. But that's alright, that's why I raised the prices. That's why they are both, what, 1,000 apiece right now, I think? 750 and 1,000 apiece. Let's hear him out. You bid him to continue and make it clear your interest in whatever he has to say.
Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged.
Yeah, just restarting the game doesn't fix it. I actually have to restart the computer to make it behave properly. The moment you mention something I don't like, they will go for that without fail. Internet people thrive to aim for the most hated option. even when I'm like, hey, my wrist hurts, or, you know, hey, I'm sore from bench pressing and can't hold my own weight up, I still go for it. But that's okay. That's the internet. You can't expect anything better from them. You just have to know how to combat them. Yeah, now it's using up to 30% of the CPU. Crazy. In any case, when you confronted the Withdrawn and Witch Udmildhe, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Islak, the Astral Born. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmildhe for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turned out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when they first found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans. The one called Islak was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. The greater titans were colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. The scribes together slew them one by one, and through this forged their bonds. Well, I tell you what, I absolutely hate it when people sub to me and give me bits and donate money. It's the worst. It infuriates me. I get angry. I want to punch something.
Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Islak's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites.
Gross.
However, Islak did not truly die, for by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it to ours. So, in a way, it is in exile just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of Udmildhe are more or less inconsequential for a while. Yet the history of Islak is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all this is for some reassurance. And now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time.
He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest for the evening. Joke's on you, I'm too stupid for reverse psychology. Being broke as a joke also factors in. That's alright. You joke, but I've seen streamers make a lot of money doing just that. They start crying and begging people to stop, and only even more gets gifted. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I tell everyone the same thing. I appreciate it when you guys can sub if you sub, or donate, or bits, or whatever, but it's definitely not necessary. I tell Popcorn all the time to stop. Popcorn's got that military mark. I'm gonna try quitting the game real quick, just to see if that helps. Lauren told me to just stop streaming and go to bed. She doesn't want me to hang out with you guys. That's what I'm hearing. Well, thank you, Braz. If you catch me from the front, I look alright. If you catch me from the side, I'm a little bit round. I don't think it helped at all. Nope, immediately back up to 30%. Is there a way that I can, like... Is there a way I can tell it to use less? I'm not talking to you. Well, stop talking to me.
Feralta.
I think it's just the game. I think any other game is going to run just fine.
This is the place. Let us go see my client's companion as soon as you are ready. There you are again, my lovely reader. How may I be of service? Are you sloshing all the way across the flagging hands right now? Hideous place, or so I understand, for I can neither see it nor experience its wondrous aroma, as surely you can. Although perhaps you are accustomed to it now. The Nightwings of the past misliked the place, of that I can assure you. We share a common misery. Now, please leave me to mine unless there is a service you require me to render at this time.
You say big, I say big, you hear dad bod. It's getting to be a little bit more than a dad bod. It was a dad bod 20 pounds ago. That I was okay with. Big Bertrude's a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The Lone Minstrel steps forward.
Sandalwood sent us.
Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud.
Oh, those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud in the dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others.
Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us.
Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork.
Ooh, sorceress work.
Yeah, he did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly.
To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for quite some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that I, Sandalwood, lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Waking Wood, beyond the waters. A labyrinth of a forest on the western half of Black Basin. Few know their way around it.
Well, the problem is that restarting it will only help it work for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like, I wish I could, like, dedicate more stuff to it just to help it run better. It's crazy to me that it's using so much, though. It was starting roughly an hour, or roughly 30 minutes to an hour into it. I wonder if I minimize everything? No, that didn't make any change.
We wish to seek him there, though as you can see our wagon is ill-suited for the task.
The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the Lone Minstrel all the while.
Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn. That is all.
By your grace, Big Bertrude. The Lone Minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you really well.
Aye, in a manner of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost.
Hedwyn nods at this, then turns to you.
Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know.
You find yourself with time for your vocations while the bog dwellers go about their business. You excuse yourself from the others to go pore over the Book of Rites and its mysteries. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Let's get their presences bigger. You attune yourself to the strange and mystic properties of the Book of Rites, embracing such as possible that which cannot be explained or truly known. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Tenacity! The Lone Minstrel finds you early the next day.
Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there.
The Lone Minstrel beckons you to come see the wagon. Ooh, we have shelves. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Aye, wow.
You people seeing this? Now have a look around.
The wagon should be fit for sea voyage.
Let us depart at your earliest convenience.
What about Big Bertrude?
She then appears as if on cue.
Tell that Sanderwood he owes us twice over.
If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience.
Dare thee make flirtations upon us?
No,
Enough. But should you see that Sanderwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now, be gone from here and tell no one that we were paid in favors.
She slithers off without another word. Soon the Lone Minstrel breaks the silence.
We're fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. Oh, this is so exciting! I don't know how to swim!
Tizo seems to share Faye's enthusiasm for heading out to sea.
I am beginning to feel ill already.
Your black wagon became seaworthy. The Sea of Solace awaits. Hey, it's like Final Fantasy. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves.
We have crossed into the Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well.
The tempestuous Sea of Solace lies beyond the death-still body of water. Exiled worms from the sea dominion naturally congregate around here.
I'm on a boat.
There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we will be safe. If the next rite is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the hulk of oars. It's a carcass of the doomed exploring vessel Dazraban, lost in the waters of the downside. Taking the long way around. The lore in this game is crazy, and I want there to be like a show or a book about it that I can read. Like, I want to read about the fight against the Colossus Titans or whatever they were. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves.
which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from the flagging hands not from long ago. However, Jodario seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning.
Greentail, how is he doing?
Who? Hedwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters if I had to guess. First time out at sea?
His first.
She turns to you.
Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support and we require his swift recovery.
You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later you find Hedwin looking out of sorts.
Oh, hello, my friend. It's just the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny. All this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place?
Sure, it was highly illegal, though just the same you miss having had access to those volumes. Your life was almost always difficult, but several of your longtime confidants did help you get by. Your mouth waters at the thought of it. But at least compared with what passes for sustenance here, I'm gonna go with friends. You tell him that there were those who did support you over the years, and that it pains you now to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him now. It appears Hedwin is too ill to conduct the next rite. May he get well soon.
I'm sorry for the interruption, reader. Please, again, confirm the next point on our voyage.
You have not yet been to this region of the downside. Let's get going. All the going's good. Oh, it's pretty. I wonder if I can... No, suspending it wouldn't do anything, would it?
By the scribes! The sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful.
Having escaped the waters of the Worm Gulf, you now can see what must be the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Tizo's wondering if Hedwin is feeling any better.
He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is wish him a swift recovery. Reader, sir. From this point, our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take.
Tizo wants to fish for something tasty here. Or Faye believes the 8 scribes shall bless you here. I like Tizo, so let's go do Tizo's thing. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realize the Lone Minstrel is looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there, some must be worms of the Sea Dominion cast into exile. A vast and war-torn undersea regime? Home to untold numbers of amphibious worms. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. I can't do it. I'm losing my voice. Tizo appears to have spotted something tasty. Tizo dives in without warning into the depths below.
And there he goes again. That one enjoys being at the sea despite its perils.
Eventually, the little imp resurfaces, clutching something in his claws. Tizo caught a black-eyed puffer. Could always sell it. Yeah, you know, there's Blessing of the gods isn't nearly that important, right? At last you arrive at the Hulk of Oars. After journeying across the sea, it seems the next ride is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet.
Hey, you guys. Funny running into you out here right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal.
Thorned Knot. When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum rage by 8%. That's pretty nice. We'll buy that pinch of stardust.
Great taste.
You just want to sit here and listen to him hump the whole time? I mean, I guess we could.
You guys have a good day out there.
Velotion ties.
Oh. Nautical bell. Among the black wagon's seafaring equipment, Hedwyn uses it to signal when food is ready. Good night, I love you too. Oh!
Oh, you just keep ringing that bell, chum. Keep at it.
Ruki seems to be taking an issue with your frivolous use of the nautical bell. After all, there is no sign of a nautical emergency, nor a prepared meal.
Oh, I know it's not mealtime. It's fine. I'm starting to really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though, now that it doesn't mean anything to me or anyone anymore. Besides, ringing that bell, it's probably some pretty good exercise, right? And it's good training for my ears, too. You know, we curs have ultra-sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore, I don't. Anyway, thanks. I mean that.
He storms off. Ruki shall never forgive you for abusing the nautical bell. Then so be it. Ruki reappears laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. Well, let's... Let's try restarting it. See if that fixes the sound effects lag. God, it's really bad. Okay, just out of curiosity, I gotta see if any other game has this same issue. You guys still getting that lag? Does this look pretty smooth?
Galactic map online.
I mean, it's using 20% as well. It's a little jittery. Wonder why. All right, let's try... Is it on the bathroom counter? Is it under towels? Check under the hand towel. Yeah, I've played it a handful of times. It's a decent game. It scratches that RTS itch that I like with a little bit more depth than, say, like StarCraft or WoW. But not quite as ridiculous as 4X games. How's this? Is this jittery at all? It's crazy to me. No, it doesn't feel sloppy. But this definitely does. God, that's frustrating. That's super frustrating. I don't know why it would be having so much trouble.
Reader, a moment of your time.
You ask what is on our mind.
Hedwyn. He is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe.
It's probably optimization issues.
I have known Hedwyn since he was a child. Even now I hesitate to say that he has grown.
I'm in full screen currently, but changing it to window didn't make a difference.
Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course. In case that is unclear, I shall tell him in my own way, if and when that time requires. In any case, when time reminds me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to reconsider what should happen should we become separated permanently.
She trails off a while.
What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader.
She nods and brushes past you toward the door. Wonder if he'll still do it if I keep...
Okay, stop it, chum. I'm not kidding. It's bugging me. Please.
Maritio compra? Talos de cognitaris.
Down the river. The Emperor Solium Mur knew naught of this. Sorry, got out of the accent. The Emperor Solium Mur knew naught of this. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river Scalarian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people. He heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it, and proved more than it could bear. The river finally finally claimed him, his belongings, and his God, I can't speak tonight. Oh. It sure is a Monday, isn't it? The river finally claimed him and his belongings and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him.
Certainly, reader. That is why I am here. You see in that blasted book in just moments. Or see you in that blasted book in just moments.
Alright, Eternal, you take care, buddy. Hopefully that headache of yours goes away.
This place. So we're back. Look there. Our host approaches.
Sandra appears and looks upon your fellow exiles.
Welcome to the rites of practice. Or the practice rites.
Thanks, great to be back. Love the decor, honest.
Silence, cur. You are fortunate your reader summoned you again. You could use a little discipline. Now come forth and let us see how capable you are.
In the practice rites, no enlightenment is awarded. You may train here with your fellow exiles as much as you wish, or press escape to return to the wagon at any time.
If you are ready, then Nightwings, grasp the orb and we shall train with you.
Okay. Okay, yep, that's cool. Thank you, game. Solid. Awesome. That was rad of you know that? Oh, is that what it is? They've got like a cloud. I think that's what the brokenness of it is supposed to mean. Is like, it's a cloud of... a cloud of stuff. A cloud of aura. excuse me. Oh. I kind of like that mock-up. That's a pretty solid one. I wonder if there's something I need to mess with in my BIOS? Your vision returns as the effects of the Beyonder crystal dissipate. Time seems to have stood still while you experience the vision. Hey Shadow, how far through the game would you say I am right now? Halfway? Little over, a little under?
Just the way it goes sometimes, eh, Dad?
Having landed at the Hulk of Oars, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the riots are to commence again.
What do you think, Tizo? Do I look just like Mr. Hedwin?
Tizo was worried that Hedwin is still feeling unwell.
Wait, I think... What's that?
A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the Sea Dominion. What they are all doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. All right, Worm Knight. Good sirs and good ladies. So it is you that heed the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor. And this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forgets. He is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you on behalf of all the Pyre hearts. Until the contest. He is a once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. A triumvirate of worm knights who perceive the rites as great battles to be won. This splashes out of view, just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the
Oris,
Hulk of
not
Oris.
oars. That makes sense.
You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy.
Oh, different positions. That's new. Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotten deck of the Hulk of Horus, and your adversaries clamber into view. Rookie calls up to him.
Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from?
Haha! An excellent point. It seems that these adversaries and the rites are clever, wouldn't you say, sire?
Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it.
Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in the history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helmet, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask despite his protests. Oh, he is glorious.
Wait, give this knight his mask.
This knight hereby presents to you Sir Deluge. A noble visage, is it not? He is a petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion who somehow survived countless battles. Sir Deluge trembles and swerves.
So yeah, you can swim or no?
Ha! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return.
Silence, Gilman. Nobody cares. Back to your post.
Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told.
This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you.
He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height.
Now on Gagars!
The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites.
Reader, Headwind's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Now let us get started.
Alright, so we're gonna choose this guy.
Tizo. Joe Dariel.
That's our team.
Ruki.
No way these Worm Knight bozos are faster than me. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position?
They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this knight's eye.
Brave? They're sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready.
Let me know if that's any better with the audio lag.
Now begin. Banished. The first dousing. Now toward their flame. Ouch. The Pyre's flames grow weak. The orb, take it. Beauteous.
Ah.
That Sir Deluge did fling himself upon the flames.
Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line.
Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we face.
Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once.
Tizo notes the Pyre Hearts seem to be too busy arguing to pay you any attention.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. 'Tis little wonder these food orb engulfed in fire. Once more like that and we are finished here. Sir Deluge caught out.
God.
The orb quenches
This lag
the
is
flame.
making it really difficult.
No.
Oh, come on. Son of a gun.
'Tis what the scribes ordain.
Come on, are you serious? What?
That ought to wake
This is
you up.
getting frustrating.
A stroke of luck is all. All of the Pyre hearts gone. And it is done.
I couldn't click on them at all.
The you-know-who prevail.
Ugh.
Accomplished effortlessly, I might add. The rite is done.
Tiso is very pleased to have prevailed against the Worm Knights of the Pyre Hearts.
I expected more from the Worm Knights of the Sea Dominion.
Those worms were quick, all right, but Rookie Greentail's quicker.
This knight commends you, noble Knight Wings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days.
Such silence, Gilman! This is all your fault, and now cavorting with our enemies? How dare you!
This knight was but attempting honorary compliment, sire. It is not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversaries on a worthy outcome.
Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What a dingle hopper.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles? Until the stars align.
After defeating the Pyre Hearts with great prowess, you at last returned to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off toward wherever next the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns toward your companion, who was absent from the rite.
How is Hedwyn?
The Lone Minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him.
I urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I'm very sorry, but...
Wait, what?
Everyone stares at the Lone Minstrel in stunned silence. The Lone Minstrel breathes a heavy sigh, but then...
Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwyn is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms. They do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running a considerable risk having to spend another night in great discomfort.
What are you, a doctor?
Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here. And I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before.
Nope, it's still not good.
So, are you back among the living now then, Hedwyn? I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for your concern. and I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. Triesta, the Silver Star. The Silver Star burns bright over the fissured lands of Black Basin. That was a horse. Still further north, then. Not simply north. This shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the deathless tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. It's a tempest raging in the Sea of Solace, seemingly for all eternity. The storm that arose after the death of the sea titan Unfathomed Plurns never has entirely subsided. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse.
Come on, people. It'll be just another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning.
Your optimism is infectious.
Isn't it?
You all concur that a rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the deathless tempest. Hey, little guy. Tizo has been in a rather cheerful mood since being out at sea. He seems pleased to see you. Tizo is grateful at having had the opportunity to catch fish for old time's sake. Tizo was asking if you want to know why he loves fishing so much. You sense his inquiry is rhetorical in nature, so you anticipate his response. Tizo loves catching fish because he hates them, and everything they stand for. He has devoted his life to the eradication of their kind, ever since they killed his family? He seems on the verge of tears, though as far as you are aware, imps cannot cry. Then he leers at you, eyes wide, expecting a response. It seems he told you a joke. Oh, I'm gonna laugh heartily. Tizo seems like he could use encouragement, assuming what he said was, in fact, in jest. You muster your best belly laugh following Tizo's joke. He stares at you, sidelong for a moment. Tizo admits the real reason he loves catching fish is because Falcon Ron pays a lot of soul for him. He snickers back at you and bounces off. Tizo gained one hope for the next one. Oh, that was great. That was spectacular. I got a lot of songs. Oh, and it even gives me the ones that I don't know yet. That's pretty cool.
Thrash Pack? Alright, let's go find Thrash Pack. Oh, this was the metal one, right? Waiting for it. Waiting for it to break out. Break down into metal, come on. It is not breaking into the metal that I thought. Ugh. Alright, I think I may go ahead and call the stream for now. One, because it's lagging so much, and two, so I can try and do some troubleshooting. That's weird that all those old messages were still there. But yeah, I'm gonna try doing some troubleshooting and see if I can figure out what's going on. Spend the next half hour of my night before I go to bed trying that. So, I'm gonna say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you were enjoying despite the lag, and I'm so very sorry for that. Hopefully from here on out it won't be doing that. But technical issues do suck, especially when there doesn't seem to be much I can do about it. So, you all take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, take care of each other, be kind to each other, stay hydrated. And I'll see you all on the next adventure. Thanks for hanging out, guys.